Hi, it's Tiana, and today we're diving into something real, something uncomfortable but necessary: women's jealousy, projection, and insecurity, and how you, yes, you, can protect your energy, hold your boundaries, and move through it without losing yourself. This isn't about blame because everyone has some sort of insecurity, and that's normal. Yet, some people haven't worked through it or learned how to control it or redirect it and not let it impact their life and others. So, this isn't about villainizing other women, it's about understanding the dynamic, naming it, and choosing how you respond. Because here's the truth: not everyone is ready to celebrate you, and that's okay, but you need to know how to navigate it. Let's get into it. Part 1: The dynamic. What's really happening? The setup. You're living your life, you're glowing, you're healing, you're confident, you're choosing yourself. And suddenly someone gets weird. Maybe it's passive aggressive comments, backhanded compliments, cold energy where there used to be warmth, gossip, rumors. You didn't do anything to them. Their presence, your energy, triggered something in them. What's really going on? Jealousy isn't just about you. It's about what you represent, that they feel they lack. Your confidence, they feel insecure. You're thriving, they feel stuck. You're chosen, they feel overlooked. You're free, they feel trapped. You're treated with privilege, they feel underprivileged. Your light isn't a problem, their unhealed wounds are being reflected back to them. And instead of doing the inner work, they project it onto you. Projection 101. Projection is someone taking their own fear, shame, or pain and throws it at you. Example: you think you're so special. They don't feel special. Why are you so confident? They don't have your kind of confidence. You are doing too much. They're not doing enough. You've changed. They're scared of their own stagnation. Who do you think you are? They think themselves doesn't really matter. It's not truth, it's their inner narrative spilling out, the insecurity spiral. When a woman is deep in her own insecurity, your confidence feels threatening. Not because you're attacking her, but because your expansion reminds her of her contraction. And if she hasn't learned to self-soothe, regulate, or take responsibility of her healing, she'll make you the problem. Part 2: The stories, real life examples. Story 1: The friend who got caught. You start dating someone amazing, or you hit a new milestone in your career, or you heal something deep and step into a new version of yourself. And your friend, who used to be your cheerleader, who used to be by your side, goes quiet. She doesn't ask about your life anymore. She changes the subject. When you share your advantages, she makes small, cutting remarks. What's happening? She's comparing. In her mind, your gain equals her loss. She's not happy for you because she's not happy with herself. The projection. You're so obsessed with that man. That's when she feels invisible and jealous of the attention you're getting. Story 2: The woman who sees you as competition. You walk into a room, social event, work setting, even a mutual friend group. One woman immediately clocks you. She gets territorial, excludes you, talks over you, subtly undermines you in front of others. So what's happening here? She's operating from scarcity. She thinks there's only room for one woman to be seen, valued, chosen, and get the attention. Your presence feels like a threat to her position. The projection. She's trying too hard. She's trying to get all the attention. Or she make it all about herself. Or why is she so confident? I understand, to be clear, there are actually women who can be trying too hard and it will be very obvious. Like it will look like overly performance. Seeking male gaze and seeking validation. Those are very easy to tell because the energy come off different. The energy that command attention without seeking for it, that's embodiment. That's the embodied performance that's coming from inside out. That's natural. But then the ones seeking performance will be looking around, will be sending out a signal like, everybody please look at me, and if people don't look at me, I don't feel fine, I don't feel okay with myself. And to be honest, many years ago I used to be like that, so I'm not here to judge anyone. That's a phase that a lot of people go through, probably most women, and I'm not here to say that's bad, but I'm here to help you understand that's not necessary, and you can feel your best with and without it. Because even if someone not trying to approach you, talk to you, or give attention to you, it doesn't necessarily say anything about you. And sometimes they can be intimidated, and sometimes actually you have the kind of presence and energy that let people, not everybody will approach or try to make comment, or just like you're not really accessible for everybody, and some people know their lane. But also, of course, there are some men like who don't even think about how themselves are and don't care about anything, and they would just approach any woman and don't think about how themselves are and how the woman is. Okay, so but about when you naturally process that kind of aura energy, and other women think, who do you think you are? Or why are you so confident? And you think you're the best, or like you think you're better than others, or you're not the most beautiful. There are other beautiful women as well. When you never say you are the most beautiful, because there are not one single person that's the most beautiful in the world, and we all know that. Yeah, you can be one of the most, but there isn't one single person. Yeah, basically that's something I never claimed, but I personally get that kind of comeback where I never claim I'm the prettiest or the most beautiful. But if you're saying that, maybe you think I am the most, that's why you project it on me. So translation, I'm terrified I'm not enough, so I need to tear her down to feel safe. Or I need to project my insecurity onto her and tell her, you are not perfect. And when I hear that, I said no one is perfect. And the woman said exactly no one is perfect. So I thought like, then why do you even tell me I'm not perfect? I never say I'm perfect, and I don't want to be perfect. So yeah, that's the projection there. Even if you're not perfect, you can be much more than enough. I know I am, but do you? Okay, story 3, the partner's ex. You are in a relationship. His ex or another woman orbiting him starts with the energy. Maybe she likes old photos, reach out with innocent messages, make comments about the past, tries to create doubt or tension. What's happening? She's not over him, or she's not over the ideal of him, or she just can't stand that you have what you wanted. The projection, He still cares about me. She's not right for him. Translation: I'm struggling with rejection and I need to destabilize what you have so I feel less powerless. Again, that's normal. You can feel territorial and sensitive. Many years ago, I used to be there too. So when I mention everything in here, it's not about judging other women or say, oh, if you do that, you're bad. No, there's no good and bad. We're human, there's polarity, there's always good and bad exists in all of us. It's about how you transmute the bad energy and overcome it and let a good one start. And that's what I did to transform myself. I used to struggle with rejection, but now I don't see it as rejection anymore. If something doesn't work out, something doesn't align, that's just not for you. You need to move on and look past it and take everything as experience and lessons and move on with your life and better your life. Okay, story 4. The woman who copies you, then resents you. She watches you, studies you, mimics your style, your words, your energy. But instead of admiration, it turns into resentment. She starts competing, comparing, trying to outdo you. And when she can, she turns on you. What's happening? She admires you, but she's disconnected from her own essence. So instead of being inspired, she's threatened. The projection, she acts like she invented that. She acts like she's better than everyone. Translation: I don't know who I am, and watching her be so clear makes me feel empty. And I feel worse about myself, and I feel worse than her. Part 3: How to protect your energy. Number 1 is naming it. Don't gaslight yourself. Your intuition is real. If you feel weird energy, you're probably right. Don't talk yourself out of it. Don't over-explain it away. Name it internally. This is projection. This is our insecurity. This isn't about me. Naming it takes the sting out. Number 2, don't shrink. Your first instinct might be, let me tone it down. Let me make myself smaller so she feels uncomfortable. Let me dim my light so she doesn't feel outshined by me. No, you're not responsible for managing someone else's insecurity. Your light is non-negotiable. If your presence triggers someone, that's information, that's data. You are the one collecting data. It's something about them, not you. Number 3, set energetic boundaries. You don't own everyone's essence. If someone is draining, distant, or projecting, just pull back. You don't need to announce it. You don't need to explain. Just quietly share less, respond less, engage less. Protect your peace like it's sacred, because it is. Number 4, don't defend or over-explain. When someone projects onto you, they're not looking for truth. They're looking for a reaction. So don't give it. Don't defend yourself. Don't try to prove you're not like that. If they think you're stuck up, then okay, yeah. Then maybe I'm stuck up towards you. If they think, why are you so confident? Like, yeah, of course, I'm so confident. Like, why are you so insecure? Even if you don't have all the things that it takes for you to be confident, you can try to start work on it, to let yourself have more access to it, right? And silence or simple responses. Interesting. I see it differently. That's not my experience. And move on. 5th, release the need to be liked. That's a very important thing I started to understand. I don't need to be liked by everyone. And like isn't that much of a compliment. Because respect is what matters the most, other than liked. I'd rather be respected than liked. Because if people respect you, that's power. Being liked, I don't know, maybe you're a people pleaser, you can be liked too. But yeah, of course, if you have natural good personality with people with right energy and alignment, they can like you too. But the point is, not everyone will like you, and that's not your problem. Your job is not to be pleasant, palatable. Your job is to be real, authentic, and you. Some people won't vibe with you, and that's okay. You're not for everyone, and everyone is not for you. Number 6, observe without absorbing. You can witness someone's pain, insecurity, or jealousy without taking it on. Practice this. I see what's happening. I feel compassion, but this is not mine to carry. You can hold space without holding weight. Number 7, surround yourself with secure women. Find your people. I know, I understand it might take time, and sometimes it can be good vibes in the beginning, or it might feel like bad. It might feel like good energy, and then turn out it's not necessarily good. It takes a little bit of time for us to take in others' energy. Sometimes it can be quicker, sometimes it can be slower. I think it depends on individuals' intuition. That's an ability we gotta develop, train your intuition and discernment. So there are women who celebrate you without comparison, women who are doing their own inner work, women who know that your win is not their loss. Secure women who are not threatened by other secure women. That's your circle. I'm not creating this to make you become defensive or like untrust other women. It's about finding the right woman and have your discernment. Okay, number 8, stay grounded in your truth. When projection comes to you, it can shake you. In the moment, especially. But the moment can pass. Maybe in the moment you start questioning, am I too much? Am I doing something wrong? Maybe I should change, or maybe I should adjust myself. Am I being too self-centered? Like, am I like showing myself or shining my light a lot that other people feel a certain way? But come back to your truth. Who are you when no one's watching? What do you know about yourself? What are your values? That they be your anchor. Part 4, how to navigate through it. When it's a close friend, this one hurts because you have some love hope for her. You want her to be happy for you, but she's not. So what to do? Number 1, have a gentle, honest conversation if you think she can carry it and receive it. For example, like, I've been feeling some distance between us. Is everything okay? Give her space to share what's really going on. Number 2, if she deflects, gets defensive, or double down on the projection, step back. Love her from a distance. You can't force someone to heal. Number 3, grieve the friendship if you need to. Not all friendships are meant to last forever. Some are passengers, some are seasonal. They're only a part of your life. They're not here to stay, and that's okay. When it's a stranger or acquaintance, simple. Don't engage, don't explain, don't try to win them over. Just keep moving. Your energy is too precious to waste on people who don't know you like that and have already decided who you are just based on their own projection and insecurities. So when it's in a group setting, this might be a little bit tricky because the dynamic can ripple. One woman's jealousy can poison a whole vibe. What to do? Stay calm, stay kind, stay unbothered. Don't match the energy. Let your presence speak. If it escalates, remove yourself from the environment. You don't need to prove anything. And when it's online, social media amplifies everything: projection, comparison, jealousy. Protect yourself, mute, block without guilt. It's not about running away or you can't take it. It's about create solid boundaries between you and something unnecessary. Of course, you can mentally accept everything good and bad, but you don't have to see it or interact with it. Don't read every comment. Don't respond to bait. You know a lot of rage bait. Curate your feed for peace, not chaos. Your mental health is more than someone else's opinion, and a single opinion doesn't equal reality. Your own real life experiences and own social proofs will repeat again and again and again and again, regardless of some few individuals' opinions. It doesn't change your reality, your experience, your social privilege, your social presence, your social interaction, your pretty privilege, and your social proof. It's always gonna be there. Part 5, the deeper work, how to solve it within yourself. Here's the thing. You can't control other people's jealousy, but you can make sure you're not operating from that place. Self-reflecting questions. Number 1, am I jealous of other women? Be honest, we all have moments. Number 2, what does that jealousy tell me about what I thought I'm lacking? It's not about her, it's about what you are not giving yourself. Number 3, am I celebrating other women's wins or secretly comparing? Comparison is the thief of joy. And I'm talking about negative comparison here, because some negative comparison is unnecessary, and sometimes they win at this time, but you'll win at another time. Everybody have their own stage and time, and if you're not having some things together, and it's something you can work on, then you can get there without the negative comparison. You just acknowledge, okay, in this aspect, I'm not there yet. What can I do in order to get there? So, but the positive comparison, which is normal, like when there's tall or short, and when there's some object that's big or smaller, people naturally notice it, and that's okay. That's not the comparison we're talking about. Like the contrast, which is normal. Number 4, am I secure in who I am? Or do I need external validation constantly to feel enough? If someone else's light bothers you, that's your work. Because someone else's light doesn't ding yours. But of course, I understand when someone excessively compliment others and not you, and you're equally attractive or you possess the same quality, but someone doesn't acknowledge you. Also, that's one other social dynamic as well. Some people might do it on purpose just to bring you down a notch, or it's a subtle attempt to humble you. Or sometimes you can be even better in those aspects, and someone just acknowledge everybody else, or everybody who looks like you, or everybody who does the similar thing you does, but just exclude you and not acknowledge you, and you know what's happening right there then. So, and of course everybody want external validation sometimes, which is completely normal. I talked about that before, because that's actually a human baseline need. Validation. Because nobody can always be not acknowledged and not validated. That's actually a baseline. Yeah. Number 5, am I doing my healing work, or am I projecting my pain onto others? Own your stuff, do the work, don't make others carry it. The real solution Heal your relationship with yourself. When you're full, you don't need to drain others. When you're secure, you don't feel threatened. Even if it comes up in a moment, it goes away, so you're relaxed and not threatened. When you know your worth, you don't need to dim someone else's light and someone else's worth. The more you heal, the less you're triggered by other people's healing and other people's light. That's the work. So here's what I want you to take away. Jealousy, projection, and insecurity. They are real. You encounter them probably more than once. And I know some beautiful, confident women, they experience it time and times again, and throughout their 20s, and I don't know, it could be, if there are some older women, it could be almost throughout their life. But you don't have to shrink. You don't have to defend. You don't have to carry someone else's wounds. Protect your energy. Hold your boundaries. Stay in your truth. And keep doing the inner work so that you are not the one projecting, because not everyone is immune from it. For any problems exist in this world, not everyone is completely safe from it, in every moment, every minute. You could be the one accidentally step into the zone. The thing is, you gotta catch yourself on time, redirect your energy, redirect yourself, correct yourself. Because at the end of the day, secure women lift, insecure women tear down. Be the woman who lives. I'll see you in the next one.